Hello kids! Today we are going to look at your learner's book, page 25. The Firefighter. Mr. Lucas is a firefighter. This is Mr. Lucas. He is a firefighter. Now, I am going to tell you a little story about Mr. Lucas, the firefighter. Mr. Lucas, the firefighter, works in a big fire station. When Mr. Lucas goes to work, he must wear his firefighter's uniform. Mr. Lucas also has a fire engine. And on this fire engine, there is a long ladder. In the fire station, there is a fire alarm. This fire alarm rings when there's a fire. It advises Mr. Lucas that there's a fire. When the fire alarm rings, Mr. Lucas goes onto his fire engine and puts out the fire. When Mr. Lucas needs to put out a fire, he uses his long hose with water. Mr. Lucas also goes to schools to talk to children about fire safety. Now, let's repeat the words fire station, firefighter's uniform, fire engine, ladder, fire alarm. Very good. Now over to you. You have 5 questions that you need to answer, referring to the story that Miss Natashia just told you about Mr. Lucas. Where does Mr. Lucas work? What clothes does a firefighter wear? What does Mr. Lucas do when the fire alarm rings? What do firefighters use to put out a fire? Why does Mr. Lucas go to schools? Now, in your red English book, answer these 5 questions referring to Mr. Lucas. If you need to, stop the video and go back to listen to the story again.